It's a short format. We've got world champions, Commonwealth Games champions, Australian champions.
There was a need for a quicker version of the game. I just hope it gets people inside the gates of the bowling club.
It's a really new, exciting format for my friends to get involved in.
It's going to be a great competition.
The inaugural Ultimate Bowls Championship is underway, and so far the event has exceeded all expectations. Last week, we saw the first two quarterfinals contested, with the Streaky Bay Sharks and Moama prevailing. Today, we welcome you to the Warilla Bowls and Recreational Club as the battle continues. It's quarterfinal 3, featuring Club Dandenong and the Warilla Gorillas, a match that features some of the best players in the world. The Ultimate Bowls Championship is proudly supported by Sports Centre, Ryman Healthcare, Aero Bowls and Warilla Bowls and Recreational Club.
Welcome back to our coverage of the Ultimate Bowls Championship here at Warilla Bowls Club in New South Wales. Joining me again is the tournament CEO, Mark Casey. Now, as these exciting games are getting underway, I want to talk a little bit more about the teams. How were the teams picked?
Yeah, we had a draft back in January this year at the Broadbeach Bowls Club, so they gave an opportunity for all team owners to be present, and the order of the draft was random. So they went into the night not knowing what to expect, and some of the players were there, and it was an entertaining night with the number one draft pick being selected by the Deer Park Chargers. So it was excellent.
Now there's 24 teams, and looking online at the Facebook page, if you haven't liked it already, jump on and give the Ultimate Bowls Championship a like on Facebook. The field is stacked. There is no clear favourite here. Anyone could win this.
Absolutely. We're lucky enough to probably have the best players from around the world, both men and women, I must say. Joe Edwards has been outstanding so far for the Weeper Crocs, and obviously Alex Marshall, the world's best player, has been in fine form. So it's still anyone's, but the games have been really entertaining, so that's the main thing.
Plenty to keep an eye on here at the Ultimate Bowls Championship. Let's get back to the games.
Welcome everybody to Warilla Bowls Club for the UBC quarterfinal number 3. Last week we witnessed the Bowls Asia Eagles and Streaky Bay Sharks, Team Exodus and Moama. We had the Sharks and Moama moving forward. This week's blockbuster will be Dandenong Club up against the hometown Warilla Gorillas. It's sure to be a fantastic match. We've got 4 all-time great bowlers. Representing the Warilla Gorillas, we've got Jeremy Henry, one of the best in the business. He knows this grass like no one else. We've got Teys, up-and-comer, but he is certainly a player to beat. Then representing the Dandenong Club, Barrie Lester. He'll play it up for the crowd. Northern Ireland's Gary Gazza Kelly, World Cup gold medal. Now Georgia White with the players ringside.
Yeah, I am here on the rink with the players. We're looking forward to another exciting quarterfinal, this time between the Warilla Gorillas on their home carpet against Dandenong Club. How are you feeling going into this match?
Oh yeah, it's feeling good. Feeling a bit nervous, but shows you care if you're nervous, doesn't it?
That's true. Is the gorilla out yet?
I haven't seen the gorilla yet, but I think he's floating about somewhere, so let's see if we can get him out and about.
We might see him later at the Jungle Bar.
I would say, I'm sure we will.
And Gary, you're looking forward to this matchup today. What will you be playing?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I was playing along with Snelly here. Obviously playing against club mates not there, but look, hopefully put on a good show and entertain the crowd and the viewers at home.
Do you think the crowd will get behind you guys as well?
Hopefully, but no, look, it should be good. I'm sure they'll give us a good atmosphere, not shouting on the boys, but it'll be all good spirit.
Good, well. And Barry, are you looking forward to this one in particular? A tough game?
Oh yeah, well, what can you say? You're playing against Jeremy Henry, Teys on their home deck. Doesn't get any better than this. New exciting format, playing with a recent World Cup champion. This is why you play the game.
Beautiful scenes here at Warilla Bowls Club. Earlier this week we caught up with UBC director and one of the brains behind the event, Rebecca Jelly.
So I'm a very keen bowler out of Auckland in New Zealand, and I know Mike Carroll from Wellington, and he had this really great idea about how to make bowls exciting and have a new format. He had got Mark Casey on board, and I couldn't see why I couldn't support such an innovative idea. I mean, other sports are doing it, and so bowls have done similar things, and we're just sort of taking it to the extreme now. I don't think we quite had an appreciation of what's involved to get this up from nothing to what we see behind us today and what's going to happen. And yes, I've been involved in the scoring system. We've got a great team in Auckland from Sniper Systems, so if you need anything done, they're brilliant. My little brother Edward, fantastic, and together we've worked to produce what we have, and we hope it does the job perfectly. So I am full-time at university and finishing my doctorate in chemistry, and so I've been sort of pushed into this business world, which I've absolutely loved and learned a lot. I would love to see it grow from what it is. I mean, to get 24 teams on board in year one is fantastic, and now we've got a product that we can show with data, with feedback. You've got young people, you've got old people, all sorts of abilities, and it's fantastic. Everyone can get involved.
It's great for the sport. You've got your normal games where you've got your World Championships and all that, but that's full games. That's your 21 ends and all that stuff, which, you know, even the players themselves don't really like watching bowls. But this kind of format, it's cutthroat, short, sharp, you know, great atmosphere. It'll be fantastic.
The crowd is growing, excitement building. Welcome back to the UBC. I'm Chris Green, joined by lawn bowls megastar, Commonwealth Games gold medalist Kelvin Kirko. Welcome, Kel.
Thanks, Chris. Great to be here, and what an exciting game this is going to be. An exciting championship. There's the trophies on show. The winner will walk away at the end with those marvellous trophies.
Not just the trophies, $60,000. $60,000, Kel, the whole event. $500,000 prize money over the 3 events, but back here, quarterfinal number 3 between Dandenong Club and the Warilla Gorillas, the hometown heroes. Kel, who are you focusing? Who's going to be the player to win this match for their side?
Well, I think Jeremy Henry's such a class act. They're all great players, of course. Barrie Lester, he's one of the best informed players around, one of the great draw shot players of the game as well. So if he can get them off to a great start, Dandenong are going to be good, and of course Gary Kelly, backing him up here on screen. Very successful player.
Both teams have got an Aussie and a Northern Irish bloke in the side. And I'll tell you what, the Aussies and especially the Warilla crew love their Northern Irish bowlers. Jeremy plays here. Gary also plays here throughout the year, but at this event, he's representing Dandenong Club.
Yes, and Jeremy Henry, you know, I think him and Gary have been good mates for a long time, obviously both from Ireland, and they'll be out to show their best, try and compete.
Very interesting. Jeremy Henry, normally known as a back-end player, he is leading up here against one of Australia's best leads, and that is Barrie Lester. Barrie loves a crowd too. So does Jeremy. I'm expecting plenty of fireworks.
Yes, Barrie Lester, he's no short of a bit of promotion in himself. He's a confident player. And there you see 2 good opening bowls from Barrie Lester. Jeremy, what can he do? Like you said, Greenie, he's always skipping, but here he is on the mat leading.
He's got a lot of confidence in his young skip too, Aaron Teys. Aaron's been at the club for a number of years now. A toucher there, and there's Jeremy giving a finger to the crowd. And it's only the start of the first end. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Have a look at that. Perfect front toucher. And there he goes, Jeremy Henry. He's pumped. Crowd's pumped. And there they go, the 2 teammates.
I didn't think it was going to take long, Kel. Only 3 bowls down from Jeremy, and he's already getting the crowd involved.
And of course, the toucher with 3 points as well as a bonus. 3 points on the crossover as well.
So they'll jump to a 6-0 lead here, Warilla Gorillas. Holding shot. Dandenong with 2nd and 3rd shot. So if that is the conclusion of the end, they'll score a 5 and a 3 and get some points on the board.
And Aaron Teys, an Australian squad player, and must know this carpet backwards. This is his own club. He's got to be good on this stuff.
Mentioned in the intro, Gary Kelly, World Cup winner. He actually won the World Cup final on this rink. He's going to know it back in front.
Well, he's going to be good, there's no doubt. He's had plenty of match experience on the carpet, like you said, Greenie. But all these players have. The true Warilla Gorilla players live on this stuff. Look at this for a bowl. Wow, so close.
Just on the high line, all 4 of these players are very encouraging players, so it's going to be contagious with the crowd. The crowd are going to absolutely love this. I'm going to love it. You're going to love it. Everyone watching at home is going to love it. What a match we're in for.
Well, they're going to be there cheering the Warilla boys home, no doubt.
As you see there, a very animated Jeremy Henry. And trust me, he'll even get more animated as the game goes on.
So Gary Kelly, what can he do? Well, he's let it go.
Coming down this forehand, we haven't seen anyone master this forehand away from the club. all week we've been watching, no one's really mastered it. A fortunate result there.
He's got a bit of a bonus there. Bit lucky, but they all going to count with this new format, of course. 10 points to the closest bowl.
That's it, Kel. Bowls in the head. Even if you can't get the shot bowl, if you can get second and third, you're really cutting down that margin.
Aaron Teys trying to get as close as he can. What can he do?
He's down on his forehand as well. Looks to be under the line.
His weight was good.
Jeremy's still encouraging. See, there's always positives with Jeremy Henry. Always positives.
Blue through the jack. You get the split.
There's the call from Barrie Lester. Calling Gary Kelly.
Very focused here on the backhand. A little bit of weight through the bowls. Okay, I reckon we'll hear this from Barrie, whether he's close or not. Here we go. What a fantastic shot there.
How good was that?
Dandenong Club coming to play. It's only the first end, Kel. Look at the action. We are so lucky with this action. Not just that, we've got Barrie Lester. Baz, always confident with Gaz's last bowl.
Yeah, no, that was the go. He played his weight perfect, didn't want to move the jack too far, and yeah, he had a good look with his first, so his confidence was going to be there to try and get it with his last, and that's why he's the current World Cup champion.
Thanks, Baz. Dandenong Club take a nice early break. One end down, 4 to go. The action is heating up. Stay around. More UBC action after the break.
You're watching coverage of the inaugural Ultimate Bowls Championship from the Warilla Bowls and Recreational Club. Our coverage proudly presented by Sports Centre, Ryman Healthcare, Aero Bowls and Warilla Bowls and Recreational Club.
Well, here we go. The platform has been set by 4 outstanding players for this quarterfinal number 3. A blockbuster first end. Gary Kelly's last bowl, getting first and second shot for Dandenong Club. Let's see how the Warilla Gorillas can bounce back here, Kel.
Well, it was a good first end, and I'm sure the match is going to get better as we go on here. And here we see Jeremy Henry, the Irishman. He's so focused. What a player he's been. Indoor champion, and he's on his own surface.
That really will be the telling tale in this match, Kel. And as you called it, once he finds that groove, it will be hard to beat him. A toucher there, a big toucher for the big man, Jeremy Henry.
Yes, perfect start. What can this man do now? Barrie Lester.
Baz really needs to set the platform here, Kel. He is the most renowned lead on this rink. So let's see what he can do. We talked about Jeremy Henry being a singles player, so he's going to know the rink well, and his first 2 bowls are going to be big.
Good response. Look at Barrie Lester go. Another toucher as well, so 2 touches in a row. Points are up for grabs every bowl.
The crowd's loving it. We hope you're loving it at home, wherever you're watching from around the world. Jeremy Henry looking for a response here. He's done enough to draw the shot.
It's another good bowl. So Club Dandenong and the Warilla Gorillas. Big match. What can Barrie Lester respond with? Toucher with his previous bowl.
So Barry swapped hands now, looking to follow Jeremy down. Jeremy just over a foot in front of the jack.
Gary's given it a bit of a clap. It's not what he wanted, but he's got, you know, plenty of room for himself.
I think that's the idea. Even though it was short, it was sort of out of the line there, Kel. So still giving Gaz that opportunity, and we've seen how he's been playing. Still way too much room there.
Oh, big Jeremy Henry. He's down the rink. He's got a lot of support.
He's got the trot on. Big Jez.
He's pushing. Well, it's going to be yes. He'll be happy with that. Little roll of his own bowl.
Willing it in. The boys very much enjoying that too. 3 fantastic shots there from Jez. He opens up the end there with that toucher. Barrie Lester trails the jack, and then Jeremy. 1-2. Fantastic replays here. The jack is always moving. Look at that. Barrie Lester. He's focused. He's come to play.
Yes, and Jeremy Henry. Look at him urging his bowl on.
Plenty of energy in this game, Kel.
Yes, points up for grabs, like we were saying. Every end, every bowl will count in this formula.
Up, Teys. Up now. Up, Teys.
Gary trying to get there. Shot. Can he get it? Yep, number one. Gary Kelly from Ireland as well.
The crowd's applauding, so are we, Kel. One of the easy things about this match is all the players pretty much let us know how the bowls are going before they're even halfway down the green. We've got some fantastic callers up there, Barrie Lester and Jeremy. They'll let us know what's going on.
Well, he's wanting a bit of a result. Well, it's not quite going to be, but it's a handy bowl.
Creates some angles, but also gets a bowl past the jack. Gary Kelly really needs another bowl on the head here. No doubt he'll be able to provide that as well.
Well, he's got those eyeballs really focused, haven't you, when you get in and close to him?
Yeah, spin now.
He loves it, Kel. Staring the bowls down.
He's on the wide track. Well, it's trying to come back. Going to be handy. Here we see the score, 18-15 to Club Dandenong so far in this second end against the Warilla Gorillas.
He's just high on his forehand here. He was looking to sit that shot bowl of Gary Kelly's.
Yeah, try and achieve second or third, mate.
So you hear Barrie Lester.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Wants his teammate to get another one in this head.
Communication is one of the highlights in this format, Kel. Especially with a lot of players being drafted, as these two. They wouldn't have played a lot before, but we just saw some fantastic communication.
Hey, look at
it's always important. Well, here's the call.
Come on, big man. Come on.
Well, Barry's given it everything to get it there. It's not a bad bowl, really. Could be third shot.
Just changes the angles up a bit there too, Kel. If Teys was high again and got onto that last blue bowl, it's going to push the orange second shot of Warillas out. So he needs to be careful here. He's looking under the line. He's looking onto the front orange. I think he's just 2 under.
Look at that. Was the call from Aaron Teys. Didn't like it.
You could tell from the boys too, they stopped looking straight away. So we've got shot bowl here to Dandenong. Second shot. Will it be a measure or not? Okay, the players have decided. Dandenong will still push forward here. And a fantastic end of bowls. More coming up right after the break. Brand new segment, the UBC Ultimate Hotshots. Here we have Shannon McElroy. What can he deliver, Kel?
Well, he's trying to draw the shot, I think. What can he do? Looks really good. Well, he's pushed that bowl out for bonus shots.
Done enough to pump the Southern Bells bowl through there.
Scotty McLaughlin, what can he do? He's looking for contact. Orange on the blue, and he's followed through. Absolutely brilliant bowl there.
Absolutely everything. And now here, Nick McIntyre for the Whittlesea Eagles. He's stalking the bowl down here. 3 down at the head. Matty Flapper willing it in. Wayne Turley in the background there, already applauding. And there we go. What a hot shot. Drawing the shot. Welcome back to this absolute blockbuster UBC quarterfinal. We just witnessed the Ultimate Hotshots. They are going to be weekly highlights, and they're going to be highlighting some of the teams and players who don't figure in the finals. Some fantastic hot shots still to come in the following weeks.
Yes, no doubt. Something special. We haven't seen it before, and the Ultimate Hotshots are going to be good to watch. So stay tuned in coming weeks. But back here now on N3 of this quarterfinal, 28-23. And it's Barrie Lester against Jeremy Henry. Another good bowl here. Have a look at this. Perfect front toucher, Jeremy Henry, the Irishman.
The touches. Look at the touches, Kel. We got the crowd going. Absolutely brilliant. He started last end with a front toucher, but it took some great bowls from the Dandenong Club to get the shot. Let's see if Warilla can hold on to these.
Yes, and all these shots, they just count touches, you know, crossover. When the leads cross over, there's a bonus 3 points there as well. Well, what's Barrie Lester just going to finish behind here by the looks of it?
I think the good thing about this end with Jeremy's toucher is he's more in front of the jack. Last end he was sort of side toucher. It gave Barrie that chance to trail the jack. Barrie pretty much played the same weight as he did last end with his second bowl, but he can't see the jack as much.
And Jeremy Henry, well, he doesn't want to touch it. Anything just behind would be good. Look at his teammate. Doesn't want him to touch it. Well, he's just opened it up, Chris, and there you see it. Not as good as it was.
It gives Barrie the opportunity. He can pretty much play the same bowl here. If he does get a toucher, it'd be absolutely fantastic, and it will bring the house down. Well, everyone bar the Warilla Gorilla supporters.
Well,
he's trotting after it.
It's a great sign when Barrie Lester's chasing. Well, he likes it.
They all like it. Look at Gary Kelly. He'll tell you the story.
Well, he's got the jack as well. How good's that? Look at Barrie pumping himself up.
He loves
Brilliant.
the crowd, doesn't he? He absolutely loves the crowd, and the crowd loves him. Kel, the only thing louder here will be Jeremy if he can provide an answer, a little bit of a toucher of his own.
Yes.
He looks to be hunting it.
Well, they'll go nuts in the grandstand if he gets a toucher here as well. Well, have a look at it. Jeremy Henry, brilliant. How good is this game going?
Yeah, I did not think that he would be missing that. With the crowd fired up, he just puts that little bit of love in his belly, and look at him go.
And do they love it? Aaron Teys and the big Irishman, Jeremy Henry, on fire. And there's the score, 32-31 now. So how close is this? Replay, Jeremy Henry. Another toucher. So 2 touches on that end. So there were 6 shots just in touches from Jeremy Henry alone. A toucher from Barrie Lester. Perfect draw shot.
You see the fantastic replay. Firstly, Barrie getting the crowd involved, because we know very vocal crowd here for Warilla. But look, Jeremy Henry has the answers, and all the answers he has. These boys are in their absolute element here, Kelvin.
Yes, and look at the crowd. Fantastic. A few drinks for the guys behind. And then we see the score back to 32-31. What can Gary Kelly do here? Barry's cheering him on.
We see Barrie Lester willing the bowl in. Plenty of energy from all 4 players here. They love the format. It's fun, it's fast, it's fresh.
Of course, 10 points for the closest bowl, 5 and 3. So big shots up for grabs.
Look at all the players who aren't participating in this match. They've all come to watch. They can hear the crowd going off. They can hear the players. They don't want to miss out.
Well, just short there, Aaron Teys. Little shake of the head. Gary Kelly. He'd love to draw another shot.
And Kel, we're lucky enough to have Barrie Lester down the green. This is Baz's perfect atmosphere. Bazza?
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere out here, and Gaz has played some big ones when it mattered, and I said to Jeremy, I was wondering what he's driving at with his 30. He's actually trying to draw it, but nah, he's going good, man. Big man. I'm just trying to stick with him. Good luck, mate. What sort of weight?
Baz, you love analysing a match. 31-32, 65, the pass mark?
Yeah, well, because I'm just up front, Chrissy, I'm just trying to, not worry about the score too much, but yeah, by the looks of it at this stage, yeah, it's going to be something around that. No, Teysy.
Thanks, Bazza. Good luck for the rest of this quarterfinal. Okay, it looks like Teys.
No worries.
Promote some bowls there. Still waiting to see whose shot is, Kel. 31-32. Club Dandenong holding shot, which is 10 points. Warilla Gorillas holding second and third. Barrie Lester looking to get Gary Kelly to draw another bowl on the head here, because there is plenty of orange Warilla Gorilla bowls.
Yes, Gary Kelly would ideally like to get another real close bowl here. Of course, they've got 10. 10. Can he make another one? Well, he's going to be short here.
Can he get in the road at least?
Yeah,
No.
well, you never know. There's something else on. He gets that front orange, he's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, I see Barrie a little bit of gamesmanship there. He's talking about shots, trying to put some ideas into Teys' head. Teys and Jeremy having a chat. Played a lot of bowls together, so pretty sure they're on the same page here. 3 ends, Kel. 3 fantastic ends, 31-32. After this bowl, there will be more shots scored.
Well, we're about to find out. Aaron Teys is after his bowl, chasing it down, willing it on. He needs some contact. He wants to get the blue ball out. Wow, so close.
He's made contact with the blue as well, but not enough. Club Dandenong are going to hold on a shot there, as we see a fantastic slow-mo here. Teysy, he's willing it. He's willing it up in the air. He got the contact, just not enough. So 10 points there to Club Dandenong, 8 points to Warilla Gorilla. 41-40 after 3 ends. Plenty more action still left in this game. For now, a short break.
You're watching coverage of the inaugural Ultimate Bowls Championship from the Warilla Bowls and Recreational Club. Our coverage proudly presented by Sports Centre, Ryman Healthcare, Aero Bowls and Warilla Bowls and Recreational Club.
It's fantastic to have your company as the Ultimate Bowls Championship is broadcast across the world. We're here at the Warilla Bowls Club, and wherever you may be watching, welcome back, and let's go check out the latest.
Thanks, Ebony. That Warilla Gorilla in the background looks to be the only person in the venue not on the edge of their seat. 41-40 here to the club, Dandenong, after 3 ends, 2 ends to go. Kel, do you want to lean either way?
Oh, it's so close. This game's up for grabs. Anyone can win. I'm not going to pick anyone. I think Dandenong, but the homegrown team of the Irishman and Aaron Teys, they've got the home crowd support behind them, and the crowd's building as well. So it's going to go the wire, I reckon.
There's not many empty seats. And those that are empty will be filled very quickly because there's only 2 very quick sharp ends to go. 1 the difference. And for the fact that you can get 3 points for a toucher, this game is still anybody's. Here we go, Kel.
Pretty close. There's going to be another toucher. Well, so close. 3 points almost. Not quite. Jeremy. Big smile.
Big smile on his face. Teys was willing that bowl to fall over. It's funny, don't you? You see the players, they're really enjoying themselves. Jeremy and Baz have both had massive smiles throughout, but once they stand on the mat, it's all focus. As we can see in set there, Barry staring his bowl down.
Well, they're not only trying to get close, but they're trying to touch the jack as well. And look at this for a start on this N4. 3 bowls so close. Well, Jeremy taking his time. And got the crowd behind him. They're going to roar every time that Jeremy gets near it. So let's see what he can deliver. 41-40 on this N4.
Who's going to stand up here? Who is going to be the player who stands up and stamps their authority on this quarterfinal number 3?
Well, awesome bowling. No touches, but very good head. Barrie Lester. Well, can he deliver? It's always a great sign to see Barrie Lester full concentration. If he starts chasing, we know he's close.
Well, here he goes. He's got a little bit of a leaping step there. No, he stopped very quickly.
He started to go, but then he didn't like it.
He's still willing his bowl to go through. Just give some more areas there, some more chances for the Dandenong Club skip, Gary Kelly.
So Warilla Gorillas. Well, Jeremy's going to lie the shot. Of course, 3 shots on the crossover when the leads finish. Jeremy Henry probably going down the back somewhere, just in case the jack gets respotted later on that blue spot you see there. Perfect. It's almost a toucher.
How about this crowd? How about the atmosphere, Kel? I'm loving this.
Well, the crowd's going mad. They're sensational.
Gary Kelly here on his forehand. So, Warilla Gorillas have taken the lead again, 43-41, as we have the skips played towards the end of this 4th end.
Well, Gary be disappointed with that bowl. And the Warilla Gorillas are in the box seat on this 4th end. What can this man do? Aaron Teys.
Well, the winners of this end, they're going to be putting 1 foot into the semi-final.
Bit of a position bowl there, splits up the blue bowls. Can Gary Kelly respond? Running shot. Tacking shot. Well, he's got it. He's on target.
And he's got the jack.
Well, perfect result. He's got the toucher as well, so 3 points. That'll put Club Dandenong back in front, 44-43. How quick it changes.
Teys here on his forehand.
Okay, skip come down. There's no time. Skip come down.
Looking to draw the shot here, Kel. Trying to respond to Gary Kelly's phenomenal last bowl.
Yeah, well, the bowl was worth.
Looks to be 2 seconds now for Warilla, so that was a very good bowl, even though it's not a toucher or the shot. Still another bowl on the head, so changes things up as we see Wayne Turley and Rob Wilson there from the Dandenong Club. Very proud of their 2 boys out on the green at the moment.
And the atmosphere's growing. And Gary Kelly, can he draw another one? He's just played an absolute cracking shot with his previous bowl. He wants to beat the closest orange bowls.
Push.
Barry's urging it on.
It's a very high line there. Will he finish it off?
Oh, well,
using Tiger 2s. What a blockbuster quarterfinal this has been, Kel. And don't forget, next week, same time next week, we have quarterfinal number 4, and that's between the Wellington Hornets from New Zealand and the Point, the side out of Tarrant Point in the Sutherland Shire of New South Wales.
That'll be a great game also.
Okay, look, what do we got, Teys here?
I think he's attacking.
He's attacking down on his backhand. He's following at the moment.
He wants the blue bowl. He's after the blue bowl. If he could get it clean, it would be brilliant.
What a shot. What a shot.
Well, listen to the crowd. They're getting right into it. Have a look at them. Club Dandenong supporters aren't too happy,
but they're clapping a good bowl, because when you can witness bowls like this so regularly, it's the UBC.
Aaron Teys, great shot. Wow.
Look at the crowd in the background, all watching Teys' bowl. And look there, that's the moment they know, and that's the moment he knows. Celebrations, but there's still an end to go. Fantastic replay here, the backhand runner. And there's the celebration from Jeremy Henry. He had his arms in the air. We got fist pumps there from Aaron Teys. Look at this, the crowd are loving it. I'm loving it. I hope wherever around the world you're loving it, because one end to go, plenty more action after a really short break.
You're watching coverage of the inaugural Ultimate Bowls Championship from the Warilla Bowls and Recreational Club. Our coverage proudly presented by Sports Centre, Ryman Healthcare, Aero Bowls and Warilla Bowls and Recreational Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UBC and this absolute blockbuster. Buckle in, we're into the 5th and final end. Warilla Gorillas leading 58-47, still 18 points on offer, and that's just at the conclusion of the end. We've still got touches and the lead shot. Kelvin, are you still with Club Dandenong?
Listen, there's going to be nothing in it. This is going to come down to last bowl. I can just see it. It's been so close. The Warilla Gorillas have got in front here, 58-47, but there's been so many touches. It's been a quality game. It's going to go to the wire. I've just got that feeling.
Look, if Jeremy Henry can lather Jack here with a couple of touches and score some more points and put some more scoreboard pressure on and just distance that score, it's going to be very hard for the Dandenong Club to fight their way back.
Yes, he can really consolidate here. 58-47, a toucher, another 3, 61-47. They break away a bit more. What can he do? Toucher is what he wants.
I don't want this game to finish, girl. I love the format, but we've been treated to an absolute blockbuster match for fantastic bowlers in top form.
You can see Jeremy Henry's frustration. He wanted to touch that jack. Barrie Lester, well, it's back to him. What can he do?
What's he doing? He's got a little bit of a hop, skip and a jump.
He's after the jack, no doubt. Bit of a toucher, maybe? Yep, there it is.
Down to it.
Well, that'll close the gap. 58-50. Well, don't those touches add up over the game?
It was the only issue with Jeremy's first 2 bowls. In a normal game, they're fantastic bowls, just a little bit short. Now, they're out of play. They're not even touches. So, with Baz jumping on top there.
Now you can see the 2 orange bowls both short, but Jeremy Henry, what will he respond with here? Well, beat that bowl and a toucher. No, so close, but so important.
We saw Teys again trying to will it over. A replay here. Jeremy down on his backhand. Fantastic bowl.
Well, it almost touched the jack, but just missed. Look at the big fella, the Jeremy Henry from Ireland. He loves it. The crowd love him. Look at him pumping them up, the local boys.
What vision we have there. It's a fantastic footage, the slow-mo of these players throughout the UBC event. The crowd is going off, Kelvin.
How good is it? It's just rocking the place.
11 shots of difference heading up to the Skips Bowls. We Will Rock You playing in the background. Who will rock who? Will it be Gary Kelly for the Dandenong Club, or will it be Aaron Teys for the hometown Warilla Gorillas?
Well, I bet you they've both got sweaty hands, because this is going to come right down to the wire here. 61-50, the Warilla Gorilla locals in front, but still 6 bowls to be played in this match.
Still very interesting tactics here too, Kelvin, because Warilla Teys could jump on his forehand and try and draw touches to score points, or he could try and cover here, and he's on the other side. He's trying to cover on his backhand.
And he's trying to protect, I think, match those blue ones there around the back there. Of course, we're saying the orange bowl's short of Jeremy's first 2 bowls. Probably not ideal for this last end. But this man, Gary Kelly, World Cup champion, has he got the goods to deliver?
Doesn't like it out of the hand. So he's under the line.
Oh, was that sweaty hands there? Was the pressure building? Was the pressure building here, Chris?
Not a bad little spot, though. It still does give him opportunities if he can get the jack out there. Teys needs to cover here, just a couple of feet off his last bowl. In a good spot. That gorilla prominently on the front of the shirt there. They love the gorilla down here at Warilla.
And the crowd. You can hear the tension in the camp.
Okay, 2 bowls left here from Kelly. 1 from Teys. Kelly needs something soon. He likes it, Kel.
Well, they need the shot bowl. That's what they need. Well, he's urging it to turn. It's just going to be a bit quick. So it's going to leave 1 more bowl from Gary Kelly from Club Dandenong to do something. Now Aaron Teys. Well, remembering the closest bowl will get 10 points, and whoever wins this end will most likely win this game.
The crowd on the edge of their seats here. There's the gorilla in the background. Teys' last bowl. Will it be the last bowl for the event, or will it be the last bowl before they move into the semi-final?
Well, they're in the box seat. Aaron Teys. Well, he's chasing his bowl. They hold match as it lies. But Gary Kelly has a bowl to play, remember? Anything behind here would be good. Beats that blue one would be ideal. Well, what's Gary Kelly got on? He's got to draw the shot for match. Is it possible?
Kelvin, this is the only format in bowls where you can have 1 bowl to go, you're 11 behind on the scoreboard, you still got a chance. Let's watch it, let's see what he can do.
Well, here we go, 61-50. He needs 10 points, remember, to win this match. He's got to draw the shot. Well, he's so close. Have a look at this, Gary.
Well, he's got the toucher. He falls over. Barrie Lester, look at him, he loves it.
Have a look at him.
The hat's off. He must have done enough.
68-64, they've come from the dead Club Dandenong to take this match. Have a look at this bowl, Gary Kelly. Well, he's got to get the shot, remember, and get a toucher.
And there he goes, he falls on it right at the end. Barrie Lester, look at the reaction, but look at Aaron Teys there and Jeremy Henry.
Well, look at the winners and look at the losers.
But look, fantastic there. Aaron Teys, high fives. Jeremy Henry having a smile. He knows the blockbuster they've just played in. Look at this. Barrie Lester knows what it's all about. Kelvin, how lucky have we been to see that match? Absolute brilliance. 68-64 to Club Dandenong. Georgia White has got the 2 winners down ringside right now.
That was an amazing match. On that 4th end there, you were only 1 up going into the start of the 4th end. How did you feel?
Oh, well, the way Jeremy was playing, I just had to stick fat, try and get around, some close bowls. But Teysy played a brilliant shot on that 4th end to make a big count. And yeah, the big man left it to the last bowl. I'll let you let him talk you through it.
You almost looked like you were gone there, and then that last bowl of yours, what a bomb.
Yeah, no, it was a special bowl, a special moment. Really enjoyed it. Exciting stuff. I'm proud and honoured to be representing Dandenong, and our journey continues, so see how it finishes off.
Thanks, Georgia. And Gary Kelly, as he mentioned, their journey continues. The last bowl victory over the Gorillas. Next week's match between the Point and the Hornets will decide who will meet them in the semi-finals. Next week's quarterfinal number 4 between the New Zealand-based Wellington Hornets and the New South Wales Sydney-based The Point. Thanks for joining us. An absolute blockbuster that will not be forgot anytime shortly. Same time next week. We'll see you then.